Yo, what's the deal? What is up, my friends and family and friends? What's the deal? What's the deal there? What's the deal? Um, okay. Got a busy day ahead of me, but I did do a little bit of searching, a little bit, right? Respects to play. Okay, so interesting, right? Um, but yeah, um, damn, we got that first game at one. What? Oh, let me uh let me get this shared up here. Okay, YouTube, YouTube. Let me get this link here. Takes me a couple minutes. They give people a chance to come in, right? I guess, right? So let me get this shared up. I want to post this into. Okay, hold up. Going over the. Whew, it's a lot of work posting this shit everywhere, man. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I try to feed who I can feed. You know what I'm saying? In a way, right? You know, in certain ways that I feel like is viable, right? I don't have to do this shit, but it is what it is, right? At the end of the day, it is what it is. You feel me? So let me just get this shared up. Um, like I said, they give people a couple a chance to be in here, right? To get in here. I don't know if y'all was paying attention to those to these thumbnails and stuff that I got on YouTube because they be cracking, man. Man, I mean that means something. I mean, Anthony Davis yesterday, Sabonis. Today we got Fox. That the thumbnails mean something. The MLB and everything. That means something. I rarely put NFL thumbnails up there, but it is what it is. This slate has potential to be a good one. Okay, good morning, Patrick. Good morning. Patrick did have another good night. That boy is walking in flames right now. y'all ever play Mortal Kombat? Yoga Flames. Is that Mortal Kombat? That's one of the other ones. I don't know. Let me post this inside the Dub Club here. Um, going over today's NBA slate on YouTube. Tap in if you want. Drop this link in there. Okay, we're cooking. All right, so right now I got stuff to do. I ain't gonna lie. I got life hits you in certain ways, right? Um, if Reed hit one more three on sleep, I would have been massive, but I'm not going to blame him. He needs to stop. Definitely does. You know what I'm mad at? How did I miss Stephen Curry last night? knowing missed his assist and stuff last night, knowing there's no Dre. You know what I'm saying? How did I miss that? How? How did I miss that, right? How did I miss that? At work, you know, when I get finished recording, I'm going to work, right? So I'm doing a lot, right? Wake up, everybody's doing a lot. I'm no different and no special than anybody else, right? People trying to feed the community. They got babies. They taking kids off to school like I do, and you know a lot of other people. So there's no big eyes and no little U's in the industry, right? You know, so at the end of the day, it is what it is. Take a look at the Dub Club, right? Yeah, it was crazy. Take a look at the Dub Club, right? You know, if you want to support me, that's where you can support me at. You know, only $5 a month. Those players get there first, right? So, we hit some and we lost some. You know, at the end of the day, we hit some, we lost some. That's life, right? Um, Yesterday, straight, we went 6 and 5. We're missing a few long shots. Bang. One parlay cash and a protected goblin promo cash on prize picks. Stay tuned. I'll drop a few. And if you have time, it's important to check the YouTube video so you can understand the process. I always want folks to learn and fish for themselves if needed be. Thanks for your support. These are some of the straights that I played. I played some more that I did not add, but Garland got there. Mitchell L. Duran double cash. Tyus Jones, we were all over Tyus Jones. The whole industry wanted him. L for the double, right? Nick Richards, double cash, right? Good plus money there. Plus 185, plus 150 for that. Um, Boston Celtics, I didn't have to put this shit up there because, of course, it's a long shot for the 26 and the 31, but guess what? L's, right? Tyus Jones, 6 assists, regular prop cash. Mark Williams, 27.5 points and rebounds, cash. Nick Smith, over 11.5 points, L. Kyrie Irving, cash. Parlays plus 600. It's only made it to the Dub Club, cash it, right? Plus 616 or whatever. And that's about it, right? So, oh, you know what? Let me see. There was a Goblin too. The Goblin play, 6 pick, the promo, cash, right? So at the end of the day, it is what it is, right? Everything, yeah. Uh, Took the middle on the threes and got lucky. Hey, it is what it is, man. You cashed the play. That was a big time play. Big time play. We've been live for 7 minutes now. Like I said, I got business to handle. So, like I said, I'll be pumping things out through the Dub Club, and then whatever I'm gonna put out to the community, I'm gonna put that out. But first things first, here, San Antonio Spurs, Indiana Pacers, right? Of course, I'm gonna like Wimby. His points came out at 3 and at 28. Well, his points right now almost 30. Just to tell you the truth, right? So I couldn't talk you off that. If you wanted to get to 30, for him, you know, it is what it is, right? So 28 and a half. If you wanted to do that, I didn't play it yet, or whatever case may be, but I don't know how this game is going to go. But looking at the threes here, you get tremendous value on the threes at plus 110. I'm gonna put a little something. I put a little bit on it already. I ain't even gonna lie, right? Put a little something on it already. But Miles Turner, I like his points prop. I got an interest in this points prop, right? At the end of the day, Spurs playing in Wembley's country, France, definitely is. So you can definitely look for him to try to go ballistic, man. So hey, just be on the lookout. So at the end of the day, like I said, next play I probably would like here was probably Miles Turner points. I gotta lean towards Miles Turner's points, man. I lean towards the over there. I think he can hit 2 threes as well, man. So Wemby and Miles Turner are my favorite plays from this game. I like Miles Turner, man. 14 and a half points and or his threes. I haven't bet anything on Miles Turner yet. I think he's one of those guys that you can probably look at. Right? He's lately he's averaging about 13 between 12 and 15 shots. To get 15 points, I think it's warranted. Right? So you know Miles Turner and you know those are two guys that you can look at. Um, Tyrese Halliburton and Chris Paul assists open up at 8.5. If you want to get there, you want to get there. You know, I'm looking at Miles Turner and I'm looking at Wemby for sure in this one, right? Not a lot of official plays because it's a lot of uncertainties for me. A lot of people get into a lot of plays. It is what it is. And then I got a few things going on. So Portland Trailblazers, Orlando Magics. We got a lot of moving pieces, right? So Franz popped up, probable, right? So, you got Franz going through shoot around. Man, it's about to be lit. Yeah, Pascal, third fiddle. I mean, the usual suspects stay in play. Say ain't no. But from a matchup standpoint, I like Turner. I mean, I like Turner from a matchup standpoint. Pascal, all those guys, they in play. You know what I'm saying? But from a matchup standpoint, don't know if Jeremy Shohan is going to be playing. So that's going to be something you can take a look at. But from a matchup standpoint, here, taking a look at defense versus position here. From a matchup standpoint here, we looking at the center position. Let's take a look at points, right? San Antonio Spurs giving up the second most points to the center over the course of the season. That's all I'm looking at, right? Is points. I ain't gonna lie. We know who Miles Turner is. Last two games ago, we took his threes at 1.5. He goes out there and hits 8. That's what he does. That's what he can do. Same thing with Wemby. You could probably see Wemby go out there and smack 4 or 5 threes today. So I took the over 3.5 threes. I didn't sprinkle the 1.5 threes for Miles Turner yet. We got live betting options. All that's on the table, right? Everything is on the table here. But from a matchup standpoint, on the numbers wise, uh, points wise, Wimby's got, Turner's got a fake decent matchup on paper, right? Second in points over the course of the season. So it is what it is, right? That's what I'm looking at. Um, on the power forward side here, I was looking at the power forwards over the course of the season. It's a lot of mediocre-ish, but sometimes you got to throw this shit out the window when it comes to great players, good players. Pascal Siakam is definitely in play. I'm just not somebody I'm pointing out right now. And Portland Trailblazers, Orlando Magics. Um, so I really wanted to go back to the rebounds and assists play for for Avdija, right? You're getting a good plus money or his regular assist line. It's a lot of ways that you can attack this game. Me personally, I don't know how I want to do it, right? I might want to attack the Orlando Magic's as a whole, right? From on his line, right? On his line, like man, like maybe the 8.5 is in play. We know how good their defense can be at times. Like, I don't know. Everybody, the whole gang getting back together. You could definitely look at the rebounds or the threes for somebody like um, 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 hmm, Wendell Carter. I ain't even gonna lie. Wendell Carter can go out there and smack a few of them. So it's a lot, man. I would probably look at his rebounds with these guys being healthy. Paulo, his assist prop is in play here at 4.5, or the rebounds and assists for Paulo is in play, or Franz Wagner. So I imagine they're probably gonna keep it cool with Franz Wagner. Speaking of Paulo, I told you they'll tell you when they put you on a minutes limit, but they're not gonna tell you when they take you off. Take a look at he went up to 32 minutes versus Toronto last game. Prior to that, he had since January 10th he had went over 29 minutes. So you see the minutes was capped at around 29. I expect him to play around 32 here. Now it's starting to make I ain't gonna say make sense, but the 4.5 assists is definitely starting to look okay for him with healthier bodies in the fold here. I think we can see instances where he can hit his rebounds plus assists or that assist prop. 4.5 just mm, seems kind of low, right? Seems kind of low for what he can do. And then, like I said, the rebound with somebody like Franz out there, so it is what it is, right? There's more plays on the board in this one here, but guys that's going to give us the best chance to hit our prop and stuff like that. I'm probably taking a deeper look at those guys, and for some reason I'm not loading up, right? So I don't know what's going on with that. Let me try to click it one more time. Hmm. Is it outlier? It might be outlier. But looking at Franz, the assists, I mean, 2 versus Toronto, 5, 4, 2, 6, 4, 3, whatever, right? With the teams getting a little bit more healthier, then these numbers are definitely in play. His rebounds and assists for him, combo here is looking at 12.5. Franz Wagner, 8.5. That's interesting as well. So points, rebounds, assists, all that shit for Paulo could be in play. Like I said, this game here, you got guys coming back. I don't know what to expect here. I was looking at the injury report. Like I said, Fran's been out, right? He's questionable. Goga Patase is questionable. Isaac, Jonathan Isaac is questionable. I'll probably just have to hold on. Let me see something, man. Oh man, people be playing games. All right, so right. So I don't know what the situation is going to be with all these injuries and stuff like that. I can see instances where Paulo getting his rebounds. I mean his assist prop. Maybe I haven't bet it though, right? I got the same thoughts on this game, right? Um, Miami Heat, Milwaukee Bucks. No Jimmy Butler in this spot. Right now we got a over under 226. Uh, uh, Milwaukee 7-point favorites, right? So um, 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 Tyler Hero, right? He's who I'm looking at. He's who I was looking at. When you looking at positionality and stuff like that, both of these teams are not that good versus the point guard position, right? Especially when you got Dame in there, right? So looking at the points standpoint here, from a point standpoint here, you're looking at Milwaukee. From a point standpoint, they give up decent amount of points to the point guard position, and then you got Miami, who come out there. They do give up a decent amount of assists to the point guard position, right? So those are two things that you can look at right there. Um, and then let's see. Miami give up assists, and this is over the course of the season, and Milwaukee give up points, right? Last time these two teams played, hmm, there was no Jimmy Butler, and you know, Tyler Hero did have himself a good game. Uh, so let's see here. Hero, I should have, I should have, I should have put him in the queue. But I, with this Bucks team being so healthy, it's hard for me. I ain't gonna say it's hard for me. I just don't know. If I want to pull the trigger on Dame's assists or pull the trigger on what right. I mean, ABC, you can pull the trigger on his assists, right? Dame Lillard, you can pull the trigger on his assists. It's just getting juiced up right now, right? So you can probably catch it at 6.5 at a better number on prize picks. But at the end of the day, like I said, let me just use this right here. So let me see, let me just use this here. So Hero, like I said, Hero, and he's questionable, right? So uh, you know, I would bet if I'm betting on Hero, I would bet straight at 23 and a half points. I do like it. What is this? When last time they played Milwaukee on the 26th, where he played 40 minutes. It was a tight game, 103 to 106. He went 3 for 9 for three, but he gave them 18 points, 5 assists. Right. Dame, on the other hand, Dame had himself a game as well. Uh, well, he had himself a game. Um, So I want to say Dame probably hit 5 threes in that game, maybe four. Let's see. Miami. Oh, he hit 8 threes, right? 12 assists, 8 threes, 37 points. So Dame's the one who went ballistic in that game. And taking a look at let me see. Dame's the one who went ballistic, right? So, pointers made. Miami. 24 and a half points. Good players do good things, right? 10 assists. He had 12. So it kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It kind of like, so the matchups, right? I like those matchups. Long story short, I like the guard matchups there. I like the guard matchups. It just is what it is. I couldn't talk you off Tyler Hero, couldn't talk you off Dame Lillard, right? Dame Lillard points, threes, and assists, right? So those are some spots. Those are some spots that we can definitely take a look at there. Like I said, Dame Lillard assists are sitting at 6.5. If you really want to get to like 10 assists for Dame, you can get it at plus 370. I think the double double probably not doesn't hold that much value. And they don't even have it up right here on the FanDuel, but it is what it is, right? So I'm definitely outside of everybody else, the ABCs, we know who he is and stuff like that. Dame Lillard does have an okay spot here, right? Just got to see how, what the starting lineup is going to be, things like that. Toronto Raptors and Atlanta Hawks. That's how these two teams play. Atlanta Hawks blew them out, right? So it is what it is with that. Um, Interesting though. Scotty Barnes still got his 30 something minutes. Toronto Raptors. Toronto Raptors giving up points to the point guard position, right? They're also giving up the most threes over the course of the season to the point guard position. So I don't bet on Trey's threes, but last time these two teams played, he did hit like 6 or 7 threes versus this team. So if you really want to go look into that, be my guest. I'm not betting it. I've never bet Trey Young's threes, but he did go ballistic, right? He had who they play? Um, Toronto. Okay, so Toronto. He ended up going out there giving them on the 29th, 136 to 137, a big beat down. 10 for 21, 7 for 13 for three. He hit 7 threes, 34 points, 10 assists, right? So that's where he ended up with, right? And it kind of lines up. Toronto, over the course of the season, giving up the most points to the point guard position, and they're giving up the most threes to the point guard position, followed by Atlanta. The thing about that, maybe if Manuel Quickly was playing, we could look at the threes for Emmanuel Quickly, but none of these point guards really shoot the three, because consistently when it comes to Toronto on the Toronto side, because these are the top two teams that are giving up the threes to the point guard position. So however you want to look at Trey, you can look at them threes. I probably won't be betting it. Tell you the truth, and his his assists. I mean, assists are definitely in play because he is who he is. But overall, I like the matchup for Trey. I just I haven't bet Trey's threes all season. Truth be told, right? So it is what it is with that situation. Points in the paint is another way that I like to attack this. That I was looking to attack this team. When I'm looking at points in the paint here, uh, hold on, let me see something. When I'm looking at points in the paint here, on the season, Toronto, mm, with Okongwu and Clint Capella in the fold here. I mean, somebody like Jacopoto, who's not the greatest defender. I mean, he could have himself a hard time. Last time these two teams played, they really got down on him, right? They really got down on him. So I don't mind points or something like that, but Congo points a little bit uncomfortable to me. I ain't even gonna lie. At 13 and a half, but it is what it is. It is what it is. The play. I played last night. I ain't gonna lie. I played rebounds and assists for Scotty Barnes. I got it at 14 and a half. It's at 15 and a half right now. Um, what I will say is Scotty Barnes is teetering, right? He's gonna hit a triple double sooner or later, right? Um, and this is one of those teams he could, hit that versus, right? So he's had 11 and 8, 8 and 10, in back-to-back games, right? Now he get the fastest paced matchup on the season here. Scotty Barnes here probably could I don't know what's going on with outlier here. Did I put Scotty Barnes over here to the side? Let's see. Yeah, I did. So um, I don't know why it's not loading up. None of this stuff is loading up. Outlier must be undergoing some maintenance or something, man. Cause they ain't loading up for me, right? Let me see. I'm gonna type that outlier. Barnes. Either way it go, I'll tell you this. We do have game day insights, right? So I can look at it right here. So take a look at Scotty Barnes here. Now, I showed you guys yesterday. He continues to hit that steals plus blocks, right? The steals plus blocks, he is sitting at 2.5. He's hit that number in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games. Uh, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's hit this number in 8 of his last 10 games. That's a steal plus blocks. And let's see. He's teetering on a triple double, man. It's hard for him to get there, right? Uh, 11 and 8, 8 and 10. Right here versus Cleveland, he had 10 and 8 versus Atlanta. What did he do? 8 and 5 versus Atlanta. So I guess, right? Um, his passes, his potential assists, lately. So how many potential assists he had versus Atlanta? 11. Rebound chances, 13. His potential assists as of late, 8 versus Orlando, tough defensive matchup. But Milwaukee, Boston, Golden State Warriors, 13, 14, and 16 potentials versus Cleveland, 14 potentials. Faster paced teams. He said, "What safe picks you got? I need some bankroll builder picks. Nothing is safe, bro. Nothing is safe. Nothing is safe. But I'll do a little cap in a minute. But at the end of the day, um, Scotty Barnes, he's teetering on a triple double, right? So I got his rebounds and assists at 14 and a half last night. I think I'm 1 and 1 to this number in the last 3 games for him. Um, looking to hit that number again tonight. Okay. So yeah, I want to see what Trey Young's assist is. 10 and a half. It'll be 11 and a half in a few. Um, in the assist category here, um, Toronto. Mm, mm. Chicago Pelicans, Utah, Denver, Watson. All right. Mm. I needed one more assist from Trey last night to hit something. All right. So Scotty Barnes over there. Um, Dallas Mavericks, Oklahoma City Thunder. Right. So um, right now we got an over under of 222. Right. Keep an eye out for Kyrie Irving. This is a back to back. There's a big chance Irving doesn't play, right? So that's one thing. How do I like to target this Oklahoma City Thunder team in the rebound category, right? So looking at Oklahoma City Thunder as a team here, as you can see, they're giving up the third most rebounds as a team, right? Their potential rebounds chances as a team, they're in the green, right? So it is what it is, right? Versus centers, probably top 10, whatever the case may be, it is what it is, right? But yeah, as a team though, as a team, I do like to, I don't mind targeting OKC for rebounds, right? As a team, right? So he said, tell me again, bro, another safe. All you can do is lock in a bit and hope that they do their job for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Monk and Sabonis seem consistent. I played Monk assist at 6.5. Not an official player, nothing like that, but I bet it. I bet it. And but you see, but we're gonna get to that game in a minute because I got something for that game, right? So it is what it is, man. I do like to target OKC for rebounds, and that could be guys. You know, it's two guys that I got on my radar, right? Of course, no brainer. Somebody like Gafford. I mean, you should have got to him. If you got to him, should have got to him last night. You still get a double double for him at plus money, still. But PJ Washington, man, here's a guy that you can definitely take a look at for the rebounds here. Now his rebound prop is sitting at 7.5. He does have a 17 rebound game versus this team. Um, Outliers acting up, but you know, I will go right here to Game Day Insights, and we'll look at PJ Washington, right? Washington. Come on, man, don't do this to me, Washington. All right, so um, here's a guy that's going to be out there. Minutes equal opportunities. Let's get this shit out the way right now, and that's really really important. PJ Washington, um, minutes equal opportunities. So actually, I can go head to head versus this team this season, right? This would probably be their third and final team time playing this team, right? So OKC, bam, right? Um, you know what? Third, well, they played him 3 or 4 times, probably four. I'm sorry. Long story short, rebounds here. He's got 7 rebounds and 11 rebounds. His rebound prop is sitting at 7.5 right now. I have interest. I haven't pulled the trigger. I have interest, right? Um, right now, in that task span, he had 11 rebound chances and 20 rebound chances, right? So it is what it is, right? You can also look at his points where he scored 16 and 27 points versus his team. Right now, his points prop is sitting at 14 and a half. And you could also combine that together in points plus rebounds. But there's always some blowout risk when it comes to Oklahoma City Thunder. So you can definitely look at PJ Washington there. But you have to keep it in mind, in the back of your mind, definitely looking at there could be some blowout risk there. So rewinding back here, in that task man, he had a 16 and a 26% usage rate. Lately, we can take a look at his usage rate lately because it should be higher, right? So lately, game by game, um, versus all. Let me see, PJ Washington. Okay, so last game where he took 22 shots, field goal attempts. No, 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 no. 120, 122, 120, 122. What's the date? 20. So Charlotte. Oh, they don't have the last game they just played up there, right? Okay. They don't have the last game they just played up there. But of course, his usage is going to be higher, right? But let's see. Last game he played, I think he took 22 shots last game, right? Versus not Dallas, but Minnesota, right? So if he had 12 for 22, he ended up having 30 points, 1 for 5 for 3. He was out there getting buckets. So at the end of the day, if you think and he played 36 minutes, even if he gets 15 shots, and his points prop is at 15, you could probably have some interest in it, right? I could have some interest in it at the end of the day. So he's hit this point prop in 2 of his last 3 games. So, it is what it is. He's hit his point prop in both games versus this team. And like I said, he does have a 7 rebound game. I think a 16 to 17 rebound game versus this team. His points, plot, rebounds, and assists is in play. Gafford is in play. You can also look at Gafford for blocks, and his fantasy score on pick'em sites could be of some service for you, right? Kyrie Irving gonna have to look for his injury news. Klay Thompson, he could grab a few ancillary rebounds. His rebounds probably will come out around 4, and then it is what it is. Jalen SGA, he's averaging about 37 and a half points versus this team this year. In the 2 games, he had 36 and about 39. He just does what he does. He's coming off a 50 ball. He might not even play. If he does play, he might be looking to replicate that again. You never know. Heat check. It might be SGA on some, wild shit time. So here's a guy you don't need me to, you got an SGA fund. You set that to the side and you bet this over points all season long type shit, right? And you live bet him, right? I was at work, had no idea he was going ballistic like that. Damn, I'm mad as hell I missed that money. Jalen Williams. Jalen Williams has played pretty good versus this team, right? So, Jalen Williams, what he's been doing, kind of consistent versus this team, been his points. Let me see if we can get this Jalen Williams over here. because Outlier is acting up. Jalen Williams. The rebounds and assists, though, he's is opening up at around 10 and a half, 11 and a half. Outlier still acting weird, right? So let's go back here. Jalen Jalen Williams, right? So let me highlight Jalen Williams. Bam. Go down here versus Dallas. Bam. Filter that up. He's played these guys 3 games this season. Um, Points 19, 18, 27. His points prop sitting around 19 and a half. So I definitely don't mind that. Field goal attempts, I like it. 17, 21, 22. I really like the usage there. He's had a usage rate of 34, 32, and 23 versus this team. But the rebounds and assists, 5 and 6, that's 11. 7 and 4, that's 11. And then 5 and 5, that's 10. So his rebounds and assists right now, prop is sitting at rebounds and assist prop is sitting at, I think, 10 and a half. 10 and a half at minus 108. Now he's averaging this versus this team, right? He's averaging this versus this team. I mean, as you can see, the last 3 games, and then this team is no Derek Lively. You're gonna have, you can look at his PRAs. You know what I'm saying? What if you might get SGA out. So all the usage, he might get a usage bump. At the end of the day, I don't mind. Long story short, I don't mind his points, rebounds, and or assists, right? Or his rebounds and assists play. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Kyrie Irving, he's Kyrie Irving. If he plays, he's definitely a go. If he doesn't play, right? Let's say this is a back-to-back. Kyrie Irving doesn't play. You're probably going to get Dinwiddie is going to get all the usage, all the work. Klay Thompson, he's not ruled out yet for this game. Marshall is not ruled out for this game either. Grimes, Hardy is questionable. Got to keep your eye out on the injury news, right? For the guys I just talked about, nothing really changes, right? Nothing really changes for those guys. Next game here would be Sacramento and let me rewind this back here, and let me talk about Bruce Brown, right? So for the people who don't know about Bruce Brown, here's a guy that can go. He can play the ball. Okay, he's still under the. I mean, he I don't think he's a fully unleashed right now, but he's got skills. He can get assists. He can get rebounds. Right. So, let me go over here. Damn, outlier ain't. I really need outlier for this one, bro. Straight up. Let me refresh this. Because they look like they have the technical difficulties. I really need outlier for this one. Oh my God! Please stop it, right? Don't even start this shit. All right, we done with this, right? We're definitely done with this for right now. I'll tell you this, right? So, um, how about we go to Brown? How about we go to Brown? How about we go to no? How about we go to how about we go over here, right? How about we go to how about we go to how about we go to here, NBA, right? How about we go to Toronto Raptors? I'm not trying to put the cables on y'all ass, but with this play here, with these plays, this play here, I'm about to show you guys. Not trying to put the cables on you guys, but at the end of the day, Bruce Brown, right? So, um, this is the assist, right? So right off the back, you could get 5 assists for him at plus 1,500, right? 5 assists for plus 1,500 for Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown is coming off a 5 assist game, okay? So, taking a look at Bruce Brown here. Um, he had 5 assists versus Orlando. I know. It's pretty much outlier. His first game of the season was versus Atlanta here, 19 minutes. He hasn't, and he got 25 minutes last game. But prior to that, he hasn't played more than 21 minutes, right? So maybe his minutes could be gradually moving up. I don't know. He's a decent rebounder. We definitely know him for that, right? 5, 6, 7, 3, 5. He's got 5 rebounds or more in 4 of his last 5 games. This is a pace-up matchup versus Atlanta. It's a pace-up matchup versus Atlanta. His rebound prop is sitting at plus 100 for 4, right? I sprinkled on that. I sprinkled on that, right? I did sprinkle on that. You get 6 rebounds from him at plus 380, 8 rebounds for him at plus 1200, and so on and so forth, right? Not saying go there, but I'm just letting you know, right? He did. I would love to see him play 25 minutes a game, but like I said, I took him for 4 rebounds at plus 100. I like the play. I like the play because I know that's what he does. But he does have some distribution skills. Okay, so he can pass the ball. Um, Now on DraftKings, that's where I seen the best odds. I just showed you guys. If you wanted to take a stab at his assist prop or something like that, because I played the 5, I played the 4, and I played the no, yeah, I played the 5, the 4, and I played the regular line. Right, the regular line 2 assists at minus 125. Right, not a play that I'm recommending to you all, but I'm showing you. I'm telling you. Right, I'm telling you. Right, so it is what it is. Okay. Now go back to where we were going. um, Sacramento Kings, Denver Nuggets. Now Denver Nuggets getting their swagger back, right? They're getting healthy. They're putting some shit together, right? You got Russell Westbrook and and this motherfucker and the Joker dropping triple doubles here and there at the same time, all types of shit, right? So we know who it is with what it is with Jamal Murray. We know what it is with Michael Porter Jr. Then they got oh, did he really hurt me last game, bro? Um, Gordon, man, forced rebounds. That motherfucker went out there. That's how I want to be done, though, right? You want to sell me? Just completely sell me, right? If I took it for 4 rebounds, that motherfucker didn't have not one rebound. So sell me, go ahead and sell me out. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Go ahead and sell me out, man. Straight up, man. I don't even know how he even did that type shit, man. But it is what it is, right? So Gordon, definitely you can look at him. Right, like I said, look, the rebounds. He had 6 rebounds here, 2 rebounds here, 6, 4. I take him for 4. The boy gets 0, 0, right? So he fucked me up with that one. I ain't even gonna lie, but it is what it is, man. Points wise, though, you can get some value on him if you think he's going to pop, right? If you think he's going to pop, you can get some value on him. Points wise, his points prop opening up at um, his points prop opening up at um, Porter. I mean, they don't got it over here. Okay, let's go over here to DraftKings. 12 points. So, um, Aaron Gordon, you can get 10 points at a minus 140, 11 points at a minus 105, and after that, it's all whatever, right? He's just coming off a 19-point game. If he found a way to get to 20 coming off the bench because he's not starting right now, he can get it at plus 1100 and 25 at plus 4,000. Long story short, it is what it is, right? But his points prop sitting at right now sitting at 11 right here, right at minus 105. Uh, He's hit this number in 3 of his last 5 games, right? The minutes though, he's on the minutes limit. He's made it into the 20 minutes range right now. 22, 22, 22. Coming in off the bench, he's looking to score. 25 minutes. Mm, mm, mm. I would like it, man. I mean, versus Philly on paper, Philly was not good versus power forward, so that's why I was really on the play the 4 rebounds last time versus Philly. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? These are value plays that can have some upside on it, right? Another value play that can have some upside on it would probably be would ain't no probably would be it would be Christian Braun, right? Last time these two teams played, he did not play, but 3 of his last 4 games, Well, his points prop opened up at 11.5. He's hit that number in four straight. Three of his last four games, he's had 20 points, right? With an opening line of 11.5. He's had 20 points there. Man, he goes out and his points is at 11.5, right? If he still continuously gets 10 shot attempts or better, I couldn't talk you off the points prop at 11.5 or even 12.5. 12.5 is going to be plus money, and money should be coming in on it. I ain't even gonna lie. So Christian Braun. Last time these two teams played, Russell Westbrook he was one rebound or assist off of a triple double. Um, Joker's got a triple double in back to back games. Whatever. Long story short, all those people are in play, right? And that brings me to De'Aaron Fox, right? Don't do this. Don't do this, right? Don't do this, right? De'Aaron Fox, he's gonna have to. He can't sell here. You can't sell, right? So lately, it ain't been looking good for him, right? I ain't even gonna lie, right? Lately, ain't been looking good, but this is where you want to buy low. All these minutes for De'Aaron Fox, I expect more shots, at least 17, right? So we took 17 versus a Houston tough defensive team. Okay, I get it, right? But 35 to 36 minutes with 11 to 12 shot attempts is not going to cut it for me. But at the end of the day, they probably with some beat downs. I don't know, um, but he tends to, damn, outliers down, huh? I'm not gonna keep going to looking for outlier. I'm done. I'm not gonna try to pull that shit up no more. Let's go over here to game day insights. A lot of people, I don't know if a lot of people like game day insights, but man, bro, when I'm in the basement and that ice maker and that ice maker stop making ice, every once in a while that shit sound like somebody trying to get in this motherfucker straight. I'll be like, hey, what the fuck is that? Damn, man, because I almost ran up out this motherfucker. Damn. So, let me see. Um, where was I? Oh, what's his name? Uh, Fox. Okay, so Fox. So, De'Aaron Fox, I got to look to De'Aaron Fox today. Don't tuck your tail, my guy. Do not, right? Don't tuck your tail. We not on that today. So De'Aaron Fox versus Denver, right? He's gonna have to step up and get some buckets. Okay, he's gonna have to. Um, mm. So how about not just this season? Hmm. 2024, 2020. Hmm. Is it away for that's 20? That's 12 months. How about that's 24? 24 months. Um, Darren Fox last 24 months. Okay. Last three games. Okay, last three games versus this team. All. Okay, how about all? There we go. All right. So he faced this team this year, 38 minutes, 29 points, right? 24 field goal attempts. So right now, he's averaging 20 field goal attempts. I like that, right? His points prop is sitting at um 23 and a half. I bet that, right? I'm expecting him to have around, I'm looking for him to have around here 25 points at plus 115, maybe 30 at plus 280. Of course, that's in a perfect world, right? Because I just feel like, look at all Denver got so much offense coming at you right now, right? All they got to do is click Joker, Westbrook, um, Strother, Braun, Gordon, what's his name? Porter Jr. Just a lot of people, right? Able to put up points. Now, on the season, but like I said, head to head, here's his point totals the last four games 29, 30, 15, 26, right? So, his last 4 games versus this team, he's had 7 assists or better in each and every last one of those games, whatever the case may be with that, right? You could also look at Monk as well. I played Monk's assist here. Uh, we could definitely take a look at Monk versus Dallas. I mean versus this team. Um, this year, he played 34 minutes that game. Last game, he had 25 points and 10 assists, right? That was the 16th. Did Fox play that game on the 16th? Yeah. So they kind of like double teamed them. So that's the guards. And what I always say, I'm not a big fan of this guards defense back there, right? They don't have nobody. I mean, what? I mean, what, right? Like, so let's see. Points here. Mm, Denver. Mm, whatever, right? Shooting guard. Points here. Denver. Okay, so the shooting guard, and then you got Fox is going to be Fox anywhere it go. At the end of the day, I'm not a big fan of none of those guards defensively in Denver, right? So I'll be looking for Monk to be aggressive. I'll be looking for Fox to be aggressive, right? Yeah, I'll be looking for those guys to be aggressive. You got Westbrook and Jamal Murray in the backcourt. You got Monk and you got 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 Fox in the backcourt. Let's get busy, right? Let's get busy. Let's do it. That's all to it, right? So I really like Fox here. I couldn't talk you off Monk, whatever, right? For whatever. When you're looking at and then at the end of the day, you got to take a look at. I mean, look at the total in this one. Look at the total in this one here. 51 minutes. I got about 8 more minutes, right? So look at the total in this one. We have a 241 and a half total. This is the highest total on the board, I want to say today. Yeah, this is the highest total on the board today. Everything lines up. This should be one of the good same game parlay atmosphere. You should be able to get you a few bucks out of this, even if you're doing a bankroll builder, fam. Straight up, right? So it's a lot to like in this game. You got the Joker out there doing the Joker things. You got fucking Sabonis out there doing Sabonis shit, and DeRozan out there. It should be offense. It should be offense, man. So that's one thing. Boston and as Boston Celtics, Los Angeles Lakers here. I don't have. I gotta wait for the injury report. See who's gonna be in and out. Whatever the case may be. It was last year, but last time Anthony Davis seen Boston Celtics with so with Chris Stapps, he had 40, right? And about 13 rebounds. I do like the 1.5 threes with Chris Stapps, even if it's a parlay piece. And, Boston, man, it is what it is, right? So for the rest of the shit, it is what it is, right? So I'll be looking at the 1.5 threes for Chris Porzingis if we get the numbers out. So, it is what it is, right? So let's see. I'm not even worried about it. I'll have to wait till later on with the injury news. Um, Chicago Bulls, Golden State Warriors, right? Um, Another game we're gonna be waiting on injury news, but we don't have Draymond Green, things of that nature. Da da da. Da. So I missed the assist prop last night. I'm really, really, really salty, right? So they on some bullshit. Like they don't even have like where is. So let's see where Curry's assist is at right now. How about DraftKings? Let's take a look. See if we can find it on DraftKings. Curry's got to get these boys acclimated, trying to score all the shit. He came off a 12-point game. That was ugly. I missed that assist last night. I was so salty, man. I'm salty. Now I'm behind, bro. Now the assists are 8. Everybody, the world has seen it. I'm shot, right? Right now you get 8 at plus 100, 9 at plus 180, 10 at plus 300, right? I'm gun smoke on that. You could also probably look at his rebounds and assists. Looking at the combos, we'll take a look and see where that rebounds and assists are sitting at. His rebounds plus assists, that's PRAs. Double doubles, triple double. Double double for him is at that's a triple double. Double double for him is at plus 230. Um, Rebounds plus assists, 12 and a half at minus 120. I don't mind that. I don't mind it. Blindly, I don't mind it. He's just so crafty, and I don't look at him for points all the time either. I don't. So he's pretty crafty, man. You know, looking at Curry. Let's see, hit that number versus Sacramento. Oh, that was Sacramento last night. Damn, Sacramento on a back to back. Well, from the numbers here, looking at the point guard, Chicago Bulls over the course of the season here, they give up the most assists to the point guard position. So that should give you a sense on why I'm looking at what I'm looking at. Over the course of the season, though, we can look at lately, but over the course of the season, they are giving up the most assists to the point guard position. Lately, last 4 weeks, they're still giving up the second most assists to the point guard position. So we already know what the deal is with that. So it is what it is. Next, last two games Vucevic played versus this team, he did go over 1.5 threes. You guys know I like to bet threes, especially 1.5. 1.5 when they're viable. I can see him hitting 1.5 threes. Probably haven't betting it, but might put in a parlay. Okay. Now that's for Vucevic. Trace Jackson Davis, right? All he got to do is stay his ass out of foul trouble. He's a guy who can go out there and get rebounds in a hurry. Um, and Wiggins threes, right? Those are the things that are in play for me. I mean, Buddy Hield should get some burn. His threes are in play as well. But yeah, so Trace Jackson Davis is somebody that we can look at for rebounds and possibly a double double. Uh, I probably might pull the trigger for his double double. He can come out and get rebounds in a hurry versus Minnesota and Gobert 15. That should tell you all you should know. Washington 15, great spot for a big man. Sacramento 8 versus Sabonis. 5 versus Boston. Boston play a little bit different. Now you got to chase motherfuckers around, shooting threes, stretching out the flow, and it was a blowout, right? So a lot of that stuff can, you know. So at the end of the day, I don't mind the rebounds for Trace Jackson Davis. We'll look on Prize Picks. I mean, we'll look on DraftKings and see where they got him at. Matter of fact, do they got Trace Jackson Davis double double here? No, they don't. Do they have his rebounds? They probably don't have him out, right? Trace Jackson Davis. Mm. His rebounds gonna come out at 12 and at 8.5. I already know his rebounds gonna come out at 7.5. Probably missed it or meh, but 8.5 is probably where his rebounds gonna come out at for sure. All right. So and then Buddy Hield, the three, a few rebounds for Buddy Hield. I think he can get 4 rebounds, especially if he's starting. And then the 1.5 threes for the 1.5. No, if it comes out of the parlay piece, 1.5 for Wiggins, I'll take it. But he's been letting it fly, right? 5 threes versus Sacramento, 4 threes versus Washington, 2 for 8, 4 for 9. He's been letting it go, so I couldn't talk up the three for him either, right? The Chicago Bulls, what you see is what you get. You know, wouldn't be surprised if they came out here and squeaked this one out. It is what it is with the Bulls. And last but not least, this last game here, the Washington Wizards, the Clippers. Zubac, he's questionable for this one here. If Zubac plays, I like him for a double double as a parlay piece, but his numbers are in play versus one of the best spots in the league for centers, right? Look at that centers here. Looking at the points, Washington, Green in points, Green in rebounds, Green in rebound chances, even Green in 3 pointers made, bro. So at the end of the day, all the major categories for the centers for versus Washington, they're in play. Looking at the point guard, definitely take a look at James Harden's assist. James Harden here, Washington, number 6 and giving up assists to the point guard position on the season. And then, you know, it is what it is, right? Looking at the 3 pointers here for like somebody like Norman Powell at the shooting guard position. They're giving up almost 5 to 3s to Norman Powell's position. Points to the shooting guard position. They're giving up the third most points to the shooting guard position. As you look at the shooting guard position versus Washington on the season, green, 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 just green light, right? Just green light. So at the end of the day, those are some of the plays. Those are some of the looks. Some of these looks I have pulled the trigger. Some of them I haven't. Waiting on some of these players' numbers to come out slowly but surely. And there's uh, there's um there's James Harden. I've been looking for him all morning. His assist is sitting at 10.5. I lean towards the over at plus money there. What do you get the double double for? Minus 110. So the assist will probably be the look for me. What about double double? Zubox parlay piece at minus 230. The threes here for and/or points. Wait a minute. Oh, Kawhi Leonard. Oh no, scratch that. Scratch that. Scratch that. I can't. What is the threes for Powell? Kawhi Leonard's playing tonight too. Oh no, it would be assist look for me then. 2.5 with Kawhi Leonard in 2.5. I couldn't talk you off of that. The 1.5 for Kawhi Leonard, I couldn't talk you off that either. Good plus money, but the assist prop is what I'm looking at here, and probably a double double or whatever the case may be for somebody like somebody like uh, what do you call that? What's the boy's name? Um, assist prop and double double for Zubac. So look, you can get you for plus money right now. You can get 8 assists and a double double for Zubac on FanDuel for plus money. I can see that already, right? You're looking at the same game parlay right here. Let's see. So right here, this same game parlay, 8 assists, double double, minus 107, right? Minus 107. That's a little play right there. Man, that was long. 1 hour on the head. I gotta go. Let me go ahead and cook. I gotta make a run too though. At the end of the day here, um, I'll do a quick rundown here. This game here, I like San Antonio Spurs, Indiana Pacers. I like Wimby. I like Miles Turner. Haven't pulled the trigger on Miles Turner yet. You can get these guys. I like Wimby. You can play. Man, I sprinkled on the 3.5 threes for Wimby. Um, Miles Turner is 14.5 points. I like it. I ain't even gonna lie. Portland Trailblazers. It's a lot of moving parts here. I'll be monitoring this game. Probably live betting it. The assist for Paolo is interesting to me, and the rebounds or rebounds plus assists for Avija was interesting to me. But need to see if Goga is in. It's a lot of stuff, right? Don't be surprised if Wendell Carter go out there and smack 2 threes on him, right? Miami Heat, Milwaukee Bucks. Dame Lillard exploded. Dame Lillard is in a great spot right now in this game. I haven't pulled the trigger on anything. From a usage standpoint, you know, Tyler Hero is in a good spot from a usage standpoint with no Jimmy Butler there. I didn't mention the rookie over there. I forget his name, but I don't know. I don't know, man. He's gonna have to probably guard Giannis, and it's gonna be crazy. Toronto Raptors. Bruce Brown. I took the 4 rebounds at plus 100. I got the 14. I got the 14 and a half rebounds and assists for for um for Scotty Barnes here. Um, the assists I played the assists I played for um Bruce Brown. Don't try that shit at home, right? But the 5 assists was plus what 1,200, and he's coming off a 5 assist game, so go figure. Um, Overall, this game should be really good for same game parlays. Trey Young coming up. Last time these two teams played, I'll tell you this: these two teams are giving up the top. They're the top two. They're giving up points or threes to the point guard position. Trey Young has 6 or 7 last time these two teams played, and Scotty Barnes is teetering on a triple double. Dallas Mavericks, Oklahoma City Thunder, Shea averaging about almost 38 versus this team this year. Injury news: keep an eye out for Kyrie Irving, see if he's in and out. I like to target this team for rebounds. You can look at Gafford, you can look at Washington. It is what it is, right? Rebounds plus assists for um, um, Jalen Williams. He's averaging about 10 and a half versus this team, about 10 and a half on the dot versus this team. Sacramento Kings, Denver Nuggets. Overall, wonderful same game parlay atmosphere here. Should be a lot of points put up in this one here. I took the over assist at 6.5 for Monk, and I took the 23.5 points for Fox. I want to gamble on Fox today. I really want to take him to 25, and I really want to take him to 30. He can't bow down in a spot like this. He needs to be aggressive right out the gate. That's what I feel. Boston Celtics and the Lakers, meh, right? I don't mind Anthony Davis, whatever his points prop is going to be, and the 1.5 threes for the 1.5 threes for Kristaps Porzingis is a parlay piece. I've been really liking that. The Chicago Bulls, Curry, he's got to go out and be the point guard, right? His assists are in play, coming off a double double, 12 assists at that, and then um, Vucevic. Both games he played versus his team, 1.5 threes. You know that 1.5 threes has been popular for him anywhere he go, right? Um, like I said, Wiggins been shooting a three. You can look at his threes. If it's 1.5 at a parlay piece, I'll take that as a parlay piece. 2.5, I gotta think about it, right? um, Trace Jackson Davis. I'll have interest in his rebounds slash double double. I should get plus money on that. His rebound should open up probably at 8.5 in this spot. Washington Wizards, Clippers, with Kawhi Leonard in the fold. The 2.5 threes is in play for uh for uh for uh for Norman Powell. 1.5 threes for Kawhi Leonard is in play. The assist is in play for James Harden, and the double double or points plus rebounds is in play for Zubac. You can get 8 assists and a double double at minus 105 or some shit for Zubac and Harden, right? So it is what it is. Dub Club, I'm gonna be pushing everything. I'm gonna be pushing out to you guys first. If you want to join the Dub Club, those are the people who support me. Everything goes there first. Only $5 a month. You know, like I said, a quick recap of yesterday was um, Darius Garland cash, Mitchell L, Duran cash, Tyus Jones didn't hit the double double, whatever. Nick Richards cash plus 185, Boston Celtics, and both of these were blowouts. I still put them up there. L's. Tyus Jones, he did hit his regular assist prop cash. Williams cash. Smith L. Kyrie Irving cash plus 600 parlay. Um, cash. The Goblin protected cash. And that's it, right? So take what you guys like, leave what you don't. At the end of the day, peace out, man. Today will be our day. Shout out to Pat. Peace.